Good evening. My name is Dr. Charles Hiscock, and as the principal, it's my privilege to welcome you to the 151st West Aurora High School Commencement Ceremony, celebrating the graduating class of 2020. I'd like to begin with our award-winning Blackhawk Band performing our national anthem. Every year, I'm amazed at what our students accomplish in their short 4 years at West High. The class of 2020 is no exception. Graduates, you've been amazing athletes, musicians, performers, and academics. You are community activists, fundraisers, and volunteers. You have persevered through a fourth quarter unlike any other in the history of our school, and have done so with grace and dignity. There's no question that you will do great things in the future, and that you will make the whole West Aurora community proud. I would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Jeff Craig, the Board of Education, parents, support staff, teachers, administrators, and guests for their constant support of the class of 2020. It is now my privilege to recognize our students who have formally committed to military service upon graduation. We are proud that these young men and women have chosen to serve their country, and we wish them nothing but the best. Sean Michael Fitchtill, Chris Martez Kimmons, Christopher Asael Perez, Alexa Varela, Jezabel Cepeda, Emilio Calderon, Kevin Rodriguez, Noel Quevedo, Ariel McCrary, Ashleen Landa, Sierra Young, Diamond Lathan, Giovanni Leena, Josiel Bernabe, Manuel Mendoza, Reynaldo Solis, Dexter Winston, Evelyn Acosta, Michaela Rank, Johnny Robles, Antonio Vasquez, Neo Ramos, Larisha Norman, Tyler Story. Thank you to these students for their commitment to serving our country. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to remember all those close to us whom we have lost but are here in spirit and in our hearts. In remembrance, let's now take a moment of silence. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Priscilla Vargas.
And I'm Sarah Alcala.
We are both members of the Senior Class Executive Board. It is our honor to welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony.
It's a time of celebration not only for the class of 2020, but also family and friends who have supported us through our years of school.
At this time, I would like to turn your attention to the senior members of West Aurora High School Choir, who will be singing Seasons of Love.
25,600 lights in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, and laughter and strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to back. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
In truth that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember, a year in the life of friends. Let's remember love, love. Remember love, love. Remember love, love. Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. Seasons of love. 525,000 moments so dear. 525,600 minutes. Seasons of love. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, and laughter and strife. Seasons of 525,600 minutes. Seasons of do you measure a year in the life? How about love? Remember love, love. Remember love, love. Measuring
It is my privilege to introduce our student speakers. In a moment, you will hear from our valedictorians who have chosen to give a speech together, Allison Voris and Emily Herbert, along with our student-elected speakers, Mackenzie Pierce and Victor Esparza.
Welcome family, friends, educators, and most importantly, our fellow graduating Blackhawks. We are honored to speak before you at the first West Aurora virtual graduation ceremony.
And hopefully the last.
Obviously, this is not how we expected to be addressing you as your commencement speakers, but on the bright side, if you ever get bored, you now have the option to fast forward.
Although long in the making, today is a result of each of our hard work and the support of many influential people in our lives. To our family and friends, SD 129 staff and educators, supporters and motivators, and everyone else behind the scenes, we thank you. Walking through the halls of West Aurora our freshman year, we didn't imagine we would be speaking to you like this today. And we definitely never expected our audience to be a video camera.
We have been moving nonstop for the last 4 years. This strange time, if nothing else, has provided a chance for each of us to stop and think, stop and reflect, and go forward with intention. So let's do it. Stop and think. We are living in a time where it can feel like we have no control over the world around us. It is important to take a minute and direct our attention to the things we can control. You could spend hours focusing on the things that didn't happen this year, or you could spend that time remembering all the fun things that did. In 10 years, when you're looking back on high school, that's what you'll remember anyway. For me, I'll remember the game-winning buzzer beater this past winter, or the all-school power outage that led to a morning spent playing silent ball. Choose how you're going to focus your energy, then stop and reflect. Reflect on all the things that you've accomplished from August 2016 up until now. Reflect on all the things you've learned about yourself, especially in these last few months. We have been living in a time of fear and uncertainty. Sometimes it wasn't easy to find the motivation to finish high school when all the exciting mile markers were gone. In finishing that last project and studying for that last exam, every graduate had to dig a little deeper in some way. What did you learn about yourself as you crossed the finish line? We have all found out that we can do the hard things. Now let's go. Let's take what we've learned during our time at West, especially these last few months, to move forward. As we set out in different directions, choose how you want your voice to be heard. Everyone will remember the class of 2020 because of the coronavirus, but what will you do to make them remember you? Let's be the class that makes a difference.
We are the generation that does the renegade to distress, the generation that had our AP test disrupted by our neighbor's 12th birthday drive-by, and the generation that has had most of our hopes stripped from us. JFK in his speech at Rice University said, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade, among the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard." We didn't choose our situation, but we did choose how we handled it. We did the hard things. We refrained from hugging our loved ones. We gave up some monumental events in our lives. We chose to come here today and finish this year, and today we choose to hope for the future. So why do we do the things we do? Why do we choose the hard things? Because it is worth it. I mean, you must have some sense of worth if you are watching this today. In some way, completing high school was of value to you. Perhaps the most daunting tasks in life are the hardest. The greatest triumphs, whether publicly known or personal in nature, require meeting undesirable challenges. Likewise, the brave embrace challenge because the potential for success outweighs the threat of difficulty. It is safe to do the easy things, safe to stay comfortable, and safe to run from fear. However, progress was never the result of comfort. We choose the hard things because, as JFK put, it is a challenge that we are willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win. Because it is worth it to sacrifice our time, miss out on some experiences, and do what is hard for the prize which is personal, communal, or even global betterment. And how do we know what is worth it? If it's an investment that you're making in yourself or others to make yourself or another better. These are the investments and the moments that you will always carry with you. One of my favorite songs, Sheep by Mount Joy, said, "A change gonna come, but it's all on us." And it's true. We may be the generation characterized by smartphones, detachment, and self-absorption, yet change is on our shoulders. Why is this weight put into the hands of the social media generation? Because we know how much change is worth to us and we stand for it. We know it is worth it to stand for what is right. We know it is worth it to speak for the oppressed, and we know it is worth it to do the hard things. Our generation does the hard things to ensure what is right is protected, and we prove the misconceptions of our generation to be exactly that, misconceptions.
We come together from our homes to watch this today in 2020, a year that has made our planners feel worthless and put us all on pause, a year where we battled COVID-19 and fought for the rights everyone deserves. Even more, it is a year where we truly discovered what was worth it to us. Best part is, it's only halfway done.
So what do you stand for, class of 2020? Everyone watching this has had a unique path in getting to this point. Our shared experience at West is just one part of our story. We are different from the classes that came before us and can use our situation to better approach the world around us. We now have the opportunity to shape the world as we see fit. We are the generation that will invest in what is truly worth it,
Use our experiences to fuel our passions,
and appreciate the perspective we have gained. Good luck, class of 2020!
Good evening, fellow Blackhawks. My name is Mackenzie. We went to high school together. 1,394 days ago, we began our high school careers, navigating the halls of West High, constantly finding new hallways and new routes to our new classes. We are the class of 2020. We were born into the world during the new and confusing era after 9/11, and we will graduate and lose our final semester of high school to the coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19, and I don't even want to know what's going to happen when we turn 21 or graduate college. As we look forward to our futures, I want you all to know that we will let this experience go, but we will never forget the lessons it has taught us. Throughout your lives, do not dwell on the bads for too long, for they will consume you. Instead, thrive in these moments and understand the momentum they have to push you forwards. All of us, scholars, athletes, musicians, dancers, scientists, we have all come across the phrase, failure is not an option. And as a kid who grew up watching reruns of Bill Nye the Science Guy and Mythbusters, I resent this motto. Failure is always an option, for it propels us forwards. My dad has always told me to play each game as if it's my last because I would never know when my last would be. I always planned to end my softball career with my senior season. However, similar to my dad's story, life chose for me. This advice never pertains specifically to softball, though. And although I don't want to add a cheesy quote like, live every day like it could be your last, I do want to modify it to fit the situation. Life doesn't always give you the option to choose. Sometimes the things you have planned don't happen. Your emotions are valid when this happens. But as soon as it is over and you are done being upset and angry at the world, think about the lessons you can learn, no matter how insignificant they seem. Going into nursing, I choose to believe that this is a test for what I'm doing in life, and I encourage you to find a lesson in this mess. What can you find in the pandemic that took away your last musical, your last race, your last play, our last time walking through the hallways of West Aurora High School as seniors together? We have every right to be emotional, to be upset at the world, but we cannot forget that the significant setback will catapult each one of us into the future as better people. And understanding that failure is an option, it gives the deeper meaning that through failure, you are learning. Even though high school is now officially over, you will never, ever stop learning. Instead of teachers that attended prestigious universities and decided to devote their time and lives to teaching in School District 129, life will become our teacher, leading us through career changes and marriages and how to parent and teach our own kids. Everyone in a robe knows that the distance we have traveled was not traveled alone. Every parent and teacher, each an educator in their own ways, has helped us mold into every individual that makes us the class of 2020. No matter where our personal future aspirations lie, you have all given us unwavering support to allow us the opportunity to succeed. It is because of you that all of us are sitting here today, so thank you. Specifically, I would like to thank all of you, my peers that I attended high school with. You have all influenced my life, directly or not, and that led me to stand here today as the person that I have become. You have all been, purposefully or not, given meaning in my life. The only person that gives anything and everything in your life meaning is you. You have the power to give words, action, art, beauty, life, meaning. Don't let other people take away from your meaning. Don't let anything take away your meaning. You have the power to control what means something to you, and you control your reactions to the adverse challenges in your life. After today, I am challenging myself to leave everything behind me, to not dwell on the fact that I could have proofread a paper and gotten an A, or the fact that I have tripped up and down the stairs or even over my own shoelaces during softball games more times than I'd like to admit. Once this ceremony concludes, I am going to propel myself forwards with all of the momentum of my past mistakes, letting them become the story of how my life led me to stand here before all of you today, hoping that a lot of you are absorbing what I say and letting it affect you and your worldview instead of letting my words go in one ear and out the other. Everything I have done in my life has been compiled to form me, my story. Aforementioned, you have all influenced my life, and you are all in my story. Now, I would like to thank all of you for letting me be a part of your story, no matter the significance of my role. Your story is not yet set in stone, and these last 4 years have not been the best years of your life. I mean, if AP and honors classes, SAT and AP testing, and a 3-month quarantine of online school somehow produced the best years of your life, then I'm sorry. These past 4 years of failure and learning, of growth and being upset at the world may have produced amazing memories, but they are merely placeholders for some of the most amazing memories to come. The universe will not crumble over your mistakes. The sun will not be thrown out of orbit because you didn't proofread that essay. However, we have all emerged as better people. People that I cannot wait to swap stories with at our 10-year reunion so we don't have to recount our high school years like that one time at band camp. I ran into a fire hydrant with my bass drum on. Not a big deal. Right now, be upset at the world, but use these emotions to break through and find a way to be passionate and courageous and helpful. For we are the class born during 9/11. We did graduate amidst a pandemic, and yet, with everything life has thrown at us, we have continued to push through, knowing our best is yet to come. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow Blackhawks, family members, and everyone else watching. My name is Victor Esparza Monreal, and to be honest, this is nothing like doing announcements at school. However, I am honored to speak here on behalf of the class of 2020 along with the other student speakers. To all my fellow seniors who voted for me to speak tonight, I cannot thank you enough for this opportunity and for your support. To Ms. Polly and Michaela Cruz, thank you for your advice and help with this speech. I stand here before you to conclude the 2016 to 2020 generation of West High. After 4 years in our unforgettable high school, we've come to the point where we can reflect on it in ways we only dreamed of long ago. Our high school journey was filled with many first high school events, moments of joy, and moments of tears. However, I stand here in my graduation gown on this empty stage to speak on the future for you, for me, and for West High. Our high school graduation marks the end of an era, and for now, it's time to leave West Aurora High School in the past and focus on what we can accomplish in the next few years. Many of you are continuing your education at a higher institution here in Illinois or out of state. Others are going into the military to serve for the United States. And some of you are entering the workforce or taking time off from school. Whatever it may be, I wish you all the best of luck. These past few years have prepared you for the path you have chosen to follow in the near future. Although the majority of us have never and will never use the quadratic formula, at least we will be able to use Chuck's fighting tactics should the opportunity arise. Other obstacles we will have to face on our own, but it's important to learn from the experiences that will continue to make us grow. After all, Chuck isn't going to protect us forever. I'm positive the path our graduates take will make for some great stories to tell the next generation of children. Not only that, we will make the world we live in a much better place. As cliché as that sounds, we are one of the most innovative classes to graduate. I don't need to stand here and mention every single obstacle we've overcome because you are all more than aware. Long story short, don't be afraid of what comes next, and most importantly, enjoy the moments you harvest along the way. Now, take a moment to think of all the outstanding things you have done, no matter how small. Praise yourself and think, wow, I can't believe I did all of that. Now think of how incredible those accomplishments made you feel. I know whenever someone said to me, good job, keep it up, you bet I kept it up. It was the same thing for any award I received or any achievement I accomplished. I said to myself, how is it possible that I have made it this far to receive such a thing? Hopefully, it was the same for all of you. My point is to push yourself to do as much as you can because there will be times when you don't want to keep going. But remember how good it feels to achieve so many incredible things. Remember that you went that far because you kept going. If there's something you absolutely need to take away from this speech, it's to be excited for the future. And also that Chuck isn't going to protect us forever, but even still, you will be able to guide yourself. So know that the future waits for us with hope. The future waits for us with freedom for all. The future is bright, and I hope to one day see a world of peace. Congratulations, class of 2020, and one last time for old time's sake, that concludes my speech, and remember, West is best.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jeff Craig, Superintendent of Schools, along with Mr. Robert Gonzalez, President of the Board of Education. Dr. Craig will offer his congratulations to our graduating seniors and then present the class of 2020 to President Gonzalez, who will accept them as graduates.
Class of 2020, throughout your lives, people will attach labels to you, and those labels will reflect and affect how others think about your identity, as well as how you think about yourself. For the most part, I despise labels. This is because often the labels that are used to describe others are the result of unfounded assumptions and stereotypes. People regularly apply labels to individuals whom they barely know or have never even met. However, sometimes labels can reflect positive characteristics, set useful expectations, and provide meaningful goals in our lives. Thus, for good or for bad, labels represent an influence on our identity. There is one label that each of you will now possess. You are a West Aurora High School graduate from the class of 2020. I would like to take a moment to break down that phrase and share its significance. First, let's take the label graduate. Being a high school graduate means you have passed all 4 years of high school. It means you got your diploma. It means you can go to college or to the armed forces or to work. It means 4 years of memories starting to come to a close. But for many seniors, Graduation means so much more. It means that all of your hard work is over and the last 4 years were worth it. It signifies a chance to start over. It brings opportunity and freedom. Then there is the label of being the class of 2020, also known as the class of COVID-19. This means you have been robbed of your spring athletic season, the musical, and prom. You have been unable to give formal goodbyes to teachers and classmates, and you don't even get to have an in-person graduation. However, having this label has an even greater meaning in my eyes. You have demonstrated to me that you are resilient and have developed a level of grit. You have conquered remote learning, and you handle disappointments with grace and with your head up. You see, resilience and grit are not genetic traits. They are derived in a way in which people learn to think and act when they are faced with obstacles, large and small. Research says that resilience is the most important predictor of future success and happiness. The grit you have developed is going to serve you well in life. And finally, the West Aurora High School label. Over the course of your education here in School District 129, you have had the opportunity to interact and collaborate with students who speak over 60 unique languages and practice almost 20 different religions. And you are a better person because of it. You have had to work together in the classroom and in the athletic arena to overcome challenges. I have been witness to the results by and large. This class of students treats one another with tolerance, respect, and acceptance. The label of being from West Aurora High School means you are primed for a diverse and challenging world. In closing, I urge you to internalize the label of West Aurora High School graduate, class of 2020. Hold it close and leverage it to become leaders who will bring people together to effect positive change. You are accomplished, you are resilient, you can be bridge builders. It is now my honor to present the class of 2020 to School Board President, Mr. Robert Gonzalez.
Good evening, West High family, friends, staff, District 129 administration, and most importantly, class of 2020. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate this year's graduating class. This is typically an exciting time of year when we see our young men and women close one chapter in their lives to embark on a new journey. It saddens me that due to the extenuating circumstances beyond our control, this year's ceremony has to be conducted as such for the health and well-being of everyone. We hope that you apply all the things that you have learned here at West to help achieve the goals that you have set forth for yourself. From this moment on, you will come across many ups and downs, but what's most important is that you continue to believe in yourself, keep pushing forward, and do not let anyone deter you from pursuing your dreams. I could quote motivational speakers or historians who've provided us with amazing words of wisdom. But over the years, I've learned that what's really important is to be kind, love yourself, and be the best at whatever you choose to do. It is now my great honor and privilege to certify that the senior students of Quarantine 2020 have met the requirements provided by the state of Illinois, and School District 129 Board of Education are eligible to receive the diploma signifying the graduation from West Aurora High School. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate you and wish you the best luck in your future endeavors.
At this time, we ask for your attention as we name the graduates for the class of 2020.
Sarah Rebecca Alcala, Margarita Marie Caballero, Priscilla Vargas, Emily Catherine Herbert, Allison Ann Voris, Annabelle Lee Behrens, Catherine Abad, Isomidinjan Bakhtudir Abdusalamov, Evelyn Acosta, Abigail Michaela Adame, Rodrigo Giovanni Adame, Ruben Aguila, Fernando Villa Aguilar, Guillermo Aguilar, Jacqueline Aguilar, Vanessa Aguilar, Fernanda Aguilera, Jennifer Celine Aguilera Betancourt, Aldair Aguirre, Daniel Aguirre, Rama Faiz Al-Hag Ali, Ahmed Al-Kanakini, Afnan Majid Al-Sadi, Camille Alanis, Mario Antonio Alarcon, Giselle Albor, Kevin Alcantar, Evan Andreas Alexandru, Karar Rashid Al-Hweti, Zain Al-Abdin Al-Hote, Nur al-Din Al-Jabari, Christian Almeida, Alexis Montserrat Alvarez, Ariadne Alvarez, Erica Marie Alves, Brisa Amy Alzate Ortega, Matthew Anaya, Calvin Allen Jack Anderson, Cavante LaShawn Anderson, Jordan Martha Anderson Bush, Riley A. Anderson Bush, Armando Andrade, Destiny Annette Andrade, Maria Andrade, Natalie Angeles, Daniel Aparicio, Hector Arcega, Miguel Angel Arcega Villaseñor, Daniel Argueta, Yaritza Argueta Morales, Larry Anthony Armstrong, Maya Jade Areola, Daniel Ulysses Arroyo, Jessica San Juana Arteaga, Karen Marisol Artiega, Javier Alberto Arzola, Haley Ann Atkins, Rodolfo Avendano, Cristo Angel Avila, Nayeli Avila, Mariana Francisca Avitia, Marceline Florige Azem, Alexander Angos Azuma. Deborah Ola Olua Babalola. Anais Elena Baca. Adia Tanaya Baker. Jonathan Leroy Baldwin. Kelvin Jarrell Balfour. Leon Angel Ballesteros. Odalise J. Bayona. Jesselyn Sarai Banda. Joseph Barajas. Maria Fernanda Barajas. Jasmine May Barclay. December Armani Barnes. Enrique Xavier Barraza. Sofia Sitlali Barraza. Miguel Angel Barrera. Alejandro Barrios. Jose Francisco Baron. Brianna Angelina Barton. Sophie Mary Bastian. Kendra Gabrielle Battle. Novalie Bajard. Demetrios Athanasios Bazos. Kevin Emmanuel Bello de la Cruz. Leslie Ann Benavides. Josiel Burnaby. Mauricio Gabriel Bernal. Rogelio Mark Berwanger Angeles. Evangelina Betancourt Oliveira. Corey James Betzinger. Ivan Blanco. Molly Ann Bottomer. Nicholas Scott Boker. Alyssa Jashay Bondurant. Katarina Jolie Boss. Caitlin Ann Bauer. Jordan Tyler Braxton. Jacob Michael Brown. Janae Elise Brown. Corina Bucio. Kyle Matthew Bonetto. Rodney Burton. Ronnie Burton. Ruben Bustamante. Terrence Lavelle Butler. Chloe Michelle Buziecki. Carla Yvette Caballero. Emiliano Calderon. Kevin Calderon. Naomi Daniela Calderon. Kevin Joan Calderon Rivera. Domingo Antonio Calzoncin. Aaliyah Leona Renee Campbell. Sarah Jean Campbell. Shannon Leah Campbell. Zachary Ryan Campbell. Salvador Alexis Campos. Isabel Renee Sapisi. Jasmine Andrea Cardenas. Leonardo Cardenas. Carly Francis Cardiff. Adam Cardoza. Delilah Kira Carmona. Damian Xavier Carrera. Alexander Carrillo. Isaac Martin Carrillo. Janessa Lynn Carrillo. Giovanni Carzales. Devin Alexandre Carter. Kaimani Ari Carter. Joel Carvajal. Destiny Juquelina Castellanos. Michael Castellanos. Yuvia Mia Castellanos. Alexis Castellanos Reyes. Natalie Naomi Costello. Daniel Carlos Castillo. Joel Alexander Castle. Janelle May Castro. Kyle Anthony Catalano. Ezra Emmanuel Kavanaugh. Adriana Marie Cazares. Sheila Pajoli Cedillo Andino. Adalinda Celaya. Lisbeth Celaya. Raul Alonso Ceniceros. Jezabel Cepeda. Melissa Cepeda. Emma Nicole Cerrito. Esteban Rafael Cervantes. Zuli Cervantes. Hector Caidez. Edwin Chapa. Jonathan Mario Chavez. Leslie Chavez. Alejandro Chavez Castillo. Renee Abigail Chilson. Monaj Chuan. Narayan Chuan. Cindy Cielo. David J. Cisneros, Jocelyn Claudio, Haley Ann Coleman Montani, Kamari Xavier Collins, Adolfo Contreras, Diego Federico Contreras, Julianne Contreras, Jackson Kendrick Cook, Brian Cordova, Melanie Isabel Coronado, Israel Miguel Angel Corral, Michael Correa, Adriana Correa Lopez, Elena Serena Cortez, Jesus Cortez, Nicholas James Cottier, Kathleen Louise Cotto, Nathaniel Jacob Cox, Mitchell James Kroc, Emmanuel Jesus Cruz, Jocelyn Cruz, Michaela Renee Cruz, Oliver Adam Cruz, Ariana Yasmin Cuevas, Joaquin Alexander Cuevas, Andrew David Curry, Ian Jason Curtis, Matthew Gregory Dalton, Hunter Vicente Daracanavala, Trevor Joseph Dom, Alejandra Davila Martinez, Giancarlo De Filippo Sabini, Alondra de la Isla, Samuel Carl DeBreau, Sophia Victoria Deschaude, Brody DeCoyer, Paloma Del Toro, Julio De La Hoya, Maria De Lau, Julian Leonel De Leon, Adam Manuel Delgado, Natalia Renee Delgado, Omar Delgado, Yailin Montserrat Delgado, Alessandra Vanessa Dennis, Alan Diaz, Alexandra Zoe Diaz, Brian Diaz, Isaac Nelson Diaz, Natalia Diaz, Priscilla Diaz. Madison Lee Diaz Robinson. Christian Diego. Michael Anthony DePietra. Angel Jesus Dominguez. Jaime Dominguez. Jamie Lizeth Dominguez. Nazika Jade Dominguez. Reynold Dominguez. Alexa Lynn Doolittle. Kayla Marie Dorsey. Emma Marie Dossett. Brooke Elizabeth Dowd. Gabriella Lynn Drager. Davion Drain. Jovan Javarius Ducksworth. Erin Michelle Dultra. Kenneth Tamtris Dyson. William Ward Easley. Clarissa Sofia Echevarria. David Andrew Echevarria. Joseph Daniel Edwards. Grace Anna Agers. Grant Joseph Agers. Destiny Marie Ellis. Jemiah Marshawn Ellis. Jacob Joseph Emmanuel. Abigail Kathleen English. Shay Brian Erdrich. Amali Regina Escarzaga Solorio. Adam Jameson Estreffi. Elisa Esparza. Ruben Esparza. Daira Esparza Beza. Victor Gustavo Esparza Monreal. Emily Espinal. Lizette Espino. Jaime Espinoza. Jason Espinoza. Nayeli Estrella. Autumn Nicole Evans. Sophia Poppy Evans. Ava Grace Farrell. Michelle Grace Vautek. Trinity Cheyenne Feliciano. Brianna Ferrer. Sean Michael Fitchtel. Eliana Christine Fleming. Jillian Rose Flick. Nancy Lee Flowers. Julia Elena Fogelman, Arielna Serena Fungi, Brianna Nicole Ford, Evelyn Faith Foster, Brahim Francisco Resendez, Janae Alyssa Franklin, Nathan Robert Franklin, Jack Quentin Freelink, Marco Tulio Galarza, Nora Ann Gallagher, Yasmin Yesenia Gallardo, Yaneli Gamino, Alyssa Janae Garcia, Angel Alexis Garcia, Cassandra Garcia, Damian Xavier Garcia, Avion Genesis Garcia, Ivan Garcia, Jaime Garcia, Jennifer Garcia, Jennifer Garcia, Jesus Garcia, Joel Garcia, Jose Garcia, Jose Ramon Garcia, Juan Carlos Garcia, Luis Enrique Garcia, Max Garcia, Myra Garcia, Michelle Guadalupe Garcia, Nicholas Isaiah Garcia, Paul Emmanuel Garcia, Ruth Elizabeth Garcia, Sebastian Garcia, Stephanie Elena Garcia Lopez, Kareem Giselle Garcia Lopez, Guadalupe Gaspar, Michael Tate Gately, Dalton Thomas Genie, Manoj Gorsai, Carlo Alim Gildaleva, Haley Joy Gilfilan, Eloisa Nancy Gloria, Zadie Paula Gloria Barrios, Natalie Candelaria Godinez, Nathan Godinez, Alexandra Sarai Gomez, Kevin Israel Gomez, Laura Ann Gomez, Alan Alexis Gomez Hidalgo, Jose Daniel Gomez Mendoza. Eternity Rose Gonzalez. Ashley Juliana Gonzalez. Beatriz Gonzalez. Brian Anthony Gonzalez. Eric Gonzalez. Nicole Gonzalez. Yvette Gonzalez. Caitlin Emily Goff. Anna Michaela Gove. Gennaro Goitia. Desiree Jemiah Gray. Joanna Marie Gray. Dorian Michael Greco. Rosemary Roshan Green. Vincent Green. Lauren P. Greenwood. Christian Marcus Greer Clay. Tanner Elizabeth Grijalva. Elena Allison Grimm. Michael Patrick Griswold. Benjamin Matthew Grobe. Jose Armando Guerra. Alberto Guerrero. Jocelyn Guerrero. Matthew Guerrero. Nelly Guerrero. Daniela Guerrero Vargas. William Leo Guest. Alyssa Chantel Guevara. Melissa Gutierrez. Vanessa Gutierrez. Vivian Alexa Guzman. Iman Heder. Jonathan Michael Hall. Mackenzie Jordan Hall. Tyree Shamar Hall. Deja Lachey Hammonds. Charles Richard Hansen. Samantha Lee Harding. Taylor Simone Harkins. Shelby Christine Harrison. Mackenzie Grace Hart. Darren Raymond Hartkop. Tyler Jason Harvey. Jerome Tyshawn Hawkins. Johnny Wayne Henry. Kaisab Kalea Her. Adolfo Eric Hernandez. Alejandra Hernandez. Alondra Hernandez, Anthony Hernandez, Daisy Hernandez, Daniel Hernandez, Emily Hernandez, Felicity Lynn Hernandez, Janet Hernandez, Larry Brandon Hernandez, Luis Gerardo Hernandez, Luis Felipe Hernandez, Yesenia Hernandez, Alondra Hernandez Valdez, Daniel Hernandez Cruz, Diane Herrera, Elena Herrera, Gizem Harumi Herrera, Micah David Hett, Timothy DeMarcus Hightower, Kiana Savannah Hill, Grace Elizabeth Hogue, Jaden Tamara Hodges, Sabrina Marie Hohen, Caitlin Scarlett Holler, Anthony Angel Hood, Mary Allison Horn, Aaliyah Ashante Davida Horton, Amaya Latrice Horton, Nathaniel Richard Huff, Pa Te El Hatu, Se Blut Hatu, Kevin Huerta, Alexander Huitron, Ryan Dean Hunek, Monalea Germoni Hunt, Alexander Lloyd Houston, Ismail U. Ibragimov, Angela Alejandra Itewa Esparza, Jacqueline Itewa Esparza, Hunter Allen Jackley, Malika Jafar Zadeh, Liliana Jaimes, Bradley Richard Janisek, Aaron James Jankowski, Karina Amaya Jaquez, Evelyn Hauregi, Christian Alexander Jefferson, Jesse Levi Jenkins, Lacey Ann Jenkins, Sakima Jenkins, Jamarian Nazaris Jenkins Stewart, Eduardo Jimenez, Jacqueline Jimenez, Joanna Jarelsi Jimenez Sanchez, Darian Lamar Johnson, Edward Johnson, Kishana Nicole Johnson, Matthew David Johnson, Ryan Hector Johnson, Zachary N. Johnson, Dinah Selma Jones, Kalia Samia Jones, Malia Ari Jones, Rodney Allen Jones, Enrique Juarez, Evelina Evangeline Juarez, Jennifer Isel Juarez, Karen Lilibeth Juarez de la Torre, Thakur Prasad Kafli, Julia Lynn Kaufman, Brianna Nicole Kelly, Khalid Ardeen Kellogg, Khalif Amari Kellogg, Charles Grant Kelly, Jesse Lee Kendall, Joshua Michael Kennedy, Nicholas Patrick Kensal, Eliana Renee Ketley, Anit Karel, Ilyas Shavkatovich Kurshadov, Chris Martez Kimmons, Elizabeth Angelica King, Jeffrey Walker Kerhofer, Jocelyn Audrey Klitsky, Darcy Lynn Klumhouse, Reese Allen Comorn, Abigail Julia Kuhn, Nicholas Lee Kuykendall, Isabel Nicole Lambert, Narita Ann Lambert, Michael James Land, Eileen Landa, Ashleen Landa, Cruz Catarino Lara, Leslie Lara, Derek Ronald Lassie, Sean Robert Lassie, Diamond Tashay Lathan, Samuel Thomas Lorix, Brianne Lynn Lawson, Jacob Isa Loscano, Mirka Lascano, Giovanni Leana, Bryce Raymond Lentz, Cynthia Leon, Diane Leon, Chloe McKenna Leonard, Raymond Anthony Leonardi, Vincent Michael Leonardi, Amber Grace Lesher, Simplicity Ann Leisure, Brianna Marie Lindstrom, Michael Lee Little, Paige Nicole Loomis, Abigail Lopez, Alyssa Marie Lopez, Esteban Lopez, Isai Lopez, Javier Lopez, Luis Fernando Lopez, Cindy Evelyn Lopez Izquierdo, Isaiah Anthony Lowry, Christian Alejandro Luna, Priscilla Luna, Nathaniel David Lundquist, Zachary Roy Lundquist, Noah Alexander Moss, Erica Magana, Jessica Magana, Lizbeth Magana, Miguel Angel Magana, Janet Malagon Castro, Sarah Catherine Malone, Allison Page Manco, Jesus Maravillo, Daniela Dayanara Marcial, Mohammed Fuad Marie, Adrian Martin, David Jonathan Martin, Taylor Catherine Martin, Elise Pauline Martina, Alejandra Martinez, Alexander Eduardo Martinez, Anthony James Martinez, Araceli Martinez, Christopher Martinez, Faith Selena Martinez, Giselle Yvette Martinez, Guadalupe Itzel Martinez, Gustavo Martinez, Jane Martinez, Leslie Martinez, Samara Martinez, Xavier Giovanni Martinez, Carlos Martinez Ramos, Islam Samur Matar Al-Haj Ali, Xander Jesse Maxson, Alyssa K. Mayhew, Delavan Eugene McAdams, Emily Nicole McCabe, Colin James McCoy, Ariel Renee McCrary, Malik Michael McGee, Gabriel Fitzgerald McKinney, Cale Joshua McLaren, Deanna Rose McMullen, Kamari Shondell McNeil, Kiara Del Rey McPherson, Olivia Deborah McPherson, Alicia Anne Marie Mead, Jorge Medellin, Isaac Gabriel Medina, Madeline Olivia Medina, Alex Jr. Medina Garcia, Madeline Helen Mahalik, Megan Charlotte Mahalik, Bethany Rose Melbreck, Jaslyn Patricia Melgoza, Thomas Michael Mellis, Daniel Mendez, Magdalena Mendiola, Angel Mendoza, Manuel Mendoza, Merari Esperanza Mendoza, Brian Mercado, Jalen Tremont Merriweather, Rashidi Willandra Meso, Jessica Mayo, Adam Meza, Fatima Guadalupe Meza, Giovanna Victoria Meza, Samantha Meza, Adrian Michelle, Jenna K. Millen, Caleb Hamilton Miller, Jorge Luis Miranda, Jose A. Miranda, Marcos Lalo Miranda, Alexis Renee Michos, Venus Vaughn Mitchell, Christian Alberto Mogollon, Anthony Thomas Moland. Matthew Raymond Moland. Gisela Marie Molina. Mark Anthony Molina. Basilio Vicente Molina Hernandez. Guadalupe Yasmin Moncada. Logan John Mont. Angelina Bellamia Montalvo. Ivan Montenegro. Zeta Sofia Montes Rodriguez. Kevin Monzon. Delilah Ann Morales. Eduardo T. Morales. Kathy Alejandra Morales. Mariano T. Morales. Stephanie Morales. Janet Morales Camacho. Carla Morales Ortiz. Jose Sebastian Moreno. Jovan Moreno. Jackson Dunlap Morrill. Aaliyah Najee Morris. Andrew Lee Morrison. DeMarcus Gregory Mosby. Axel Motolo Sanchez. Gustavo Moyoto. Maria Rosario Moyoto. Tyler Matthew Miraz. Lei Mu. Courtney Carol Mueller. Emily Lynn Mulvoy. Mariesve Muniz. Dulce Flor Munoz. Sarai Yaritza Munoz. Tanya Alondra Munoz. Jason Wade Murphy. Alexis Marie Nagy. Bailey Marie Navarro. Jasmine Tatiana Navarro. Alexis Angela Neira. Zolan Esteban Nelson. Bistan Ngirimana. Emily Kamnoy Nguyen. Anthony Nicolucci. Christian Nieves. Gabriella Faith Nillis. Eloy Niibizi. Larisha Norman. Sam F. Nowotnik. Eric Nunez. Paula Nunez. Jean David Nyangasa. Alexander Michael O'Brien. Daniel George O'Brien. Josephine Nicole Ochudnicki. Perla Odgers. Josephine Renee Offit. Hunter Scott Oftedal. Christian Axel Ojeda. Brandon Olage. Vicente Jr. Olaguez. America Andrea Olguin. Alexis Tyree Oliver. Mady Guadalupe Olmos Ferregrino. Julian Javier Ordaz. Alexander Ornelas. Camila Oropeza Cerón. Bianca Rebecca Orozco. Jimena Guadalupe Orozco Lomeli. Mauricio Orozco Sanchez. Elena Orala. Alejandra Montserrat Orala Martinez. Marlis Nicole Ortega. Emilio Ortiz. Jose Angel Ortiz. Yamelet Ortiz. Alyssa Christine Overland. Fisher William Overland. Dinasia Alician Page. Benjamin Howard Pandolfi. Dominic Joseph Pauli. Yana Maria Paputzis. Chelsea Temesis Para. Harsh Alpeshkumar Patel. Clemencia Tamara Patino. David Spencer Polly. Christian Ivan Paz. Chris Allen Pedraza. Isel Patricia Pena. Nadine Marie Pennington. Ethaniel Jeremiah Percoliza. Luis Angel Peregrina. Alejandro Perez. Carmen Gabriela Perez. Catherine Perez. Christopher Asael Perez. Daniel Perez. Eric Xavier Perez. Francisco Noe Perez. Jesse Valentine Perez. Ivan Alejandro Perez Borrero. Jolie Tamika Peters. Samuel David Peters. Ni Tao Phuong Pham. Mackenzie Renee Pierce. Angel Pena. Alexandra Pineda. Ann Rogers Pokrifke. Drew T. Polk. Sydney Evan Poss. Gracie Christine Prather. Eve Elena Pryor. Iani Yashuan Pryor. Humberto Puentes. Juliana Noel Puga. Josiah Michael Pyburn. Noel Quevedo. Ariel D. Quintanilla. Melissa Quintero. Graham Riley Rachel. Mia Elizabeth Radicke. Daniel Rai. Ryan Rajak. Andrea Ramirez. Angel Ramirez. Angelina Adrina Ramirez. Anissa Lizette Ramirez. Axel Rudy Ramirez. David Ramirez. Evelyn Ramirez. Kevin Arturo Ramirez. Luis Jordi Ramirez. Areli Marlene Ramos. Blaney Ramos. Neo Alexander Ramos. Nixia Yareli Rangel. Diego Humberto Rangel Bolaños. Michaela Jade Rank. Saranda Rose Rasmussen. Amber Rose Rausch. Antoine Marquette Rayford. Nicole Susan Reddy. Perla Esmeralda Robledo Penaloza. Zamara Resendez. Jovan Alexis Resendez Padilla. Abigail Nicole Regis. Carlos Alberto Resendez. Johnny Edward Resco. Ashley Reyes. Jennifer Carmen Reyes. Kelly Reyes. Mark Reyes. Yahaira Reyes. Giovanni Oali Ram. Anthony Jacob Rice. Jennifer Sabrina Rashad. Enesiana Witeria Richmond. Ava Olivia Riggs. Lorenzo Elias Rios. Daniel Harold Risner. April Leanne Ritt. Diego Rivas. Marcela Rivas Gutierrez. Evelyn Rivera. Frida Yairi Rivera. Jacqueline Rivera. Melissa Michelle Rivera. Vanessa Rivera. Adriana Angelique Rizzo. Luis Enrique Roa Ramirez. Marshawn Tyreek Roberts. Renaya I. Roberts. Olivia Robinson. Cynthia Robledo. Johnny Marcelino Robles. Jet Guzan Robleza. Abigail Rodriguez. Alicia Catalina Rodriguez. America Rodriguez. Antonio Rodriguez. Arturo Rodriguez. Eric Marcus Rodriguez. Corina Rodriguez. Kevin Rodriguez. Marla Lacey Rodriguez. Miguel Angel Rodriguez. Vianney Rodriguez. Victor Alonso Rodriguez. Abigail Caitlin Rowe. Jonathan Ivan Rohel Nava. Jose Luis Rojas. Kimberly Rojas. Rogelio Rojas. Jasmine Rojo. Emily Romero. Montserrat Magdalena Romero. Paula Romero. Catalina Celeste Romero Peña. Daniel Roque. Janae Lynn Rosa. Crystal Rosales, Hector Ignacio Rosales, Oriana Raquel Rosas, Alan Daniel Rubio, Jolie Lynn Jasmine Rudolph, Natalia Ruiz, Peyton Priscilla Runyon, Robert Melvin Ryan, Brian Saki Mensa, Guadalupe Salazar, Mavis Samantha Salazar, Ramiro Saldana, Eric Donovan Saldana Nunez, Adrian Salgado, Edgar Salgado, Mauricio Jesus Salgado, Javier Salinas, Deshanti Viola Salas, Melody Salmaran, Kathia Samago, Brigida Noelia Sanchez, Jennifer Sanchez, Yahaira Maricela Sanchez Jacinto, Natalia Angeline Santiago, Ronald Anthony Santos, Victor Olua Sunkanmi Savage, Michael James Schiltz, Julie Marie Schimpf, Madeline Elise Schmidt, Ryan Gerald Schroeder, Brooke Keziah Schultz, Brett Richard Scott, India Scott, Kiara Tatum Scott Bowman, Kyler Austin Scroggins, Jocelyn Marie Skull, Paul Sebedine, Javier Ivan Seda Pagan, Kayla Elizabeth Stelga, Matthew Anthony Sepulveda, Valeria Del Carmen Serrano, Sebastian Sevilla, Kenyon Darnell Shamley, Damian Lamont Shannon, Paul Jake Shavers, Naida Anvarovna Shugayeva, Diogo Cifuentes, Aileen Cias, Lauren Nicole Silva, Ricardo Silva Ortiz, Jaheim Tabri Simmons, Madeline Okasinski Simmons, Catherine Elizabeth Simpkins, Brianna J. Smith, Jake Diesel Smith, Ryan Lily Smith, Tyler James Smith, Vinnie Charles Smith, Griselda Solis, J. Guadalupe Solis, Reynaldo Solis, Carlos Andres Solis Morales, Jylan Spivey, Austin Todd Spooner, Dejanay Ariel Spraggins, Amaya Elizabeth Stalka, Jaleesa Lee Stanton, Audrey Elizabeth Stevens, Alasia Stewart, Connor Griffin Stewart, Tyler Robert Story, Daniel Suarez Rios, Joshua Kurt Sudam, Adam Walker Swan, Jasmine Ashante Sweezer, Andres Jr. Tabawada, Alyssa Marie Talamantes, Rojika Tamang, William Keel Tamaru, Yasmin Tapia, April Tavera, Andrew Tavazon, Sienna Malia Taylor, Ramon Telez, Amarius Korshan Tennille, Jane Marie Teska, Pa Tha, Jamarius Jarreau Thomas, Mackenzie Spurl Thompson, Pa La Tu, Jackson J. Tulane, Andrew Diego Tijarina, Julian Capon Tijarina, Trayvon Amante Tittle, Sanjita Tiwari, Luis Angel Dochimana Tecasco, Jose Pablo Toledo Mendoza, Bori Kimokeo Tomas, Madison Lee Tomason, Pablo Ignacio Toro Rojas, Eduardo Torres, Lisette Torres, Marilyn Torres, Nayeli Torres, Jeremy Samuel Torres Nieves, Adrian Torres Orduna, Kashmir De Trailer, Ethan John Triplett, Charles James Trucano, Alexandria Marie Trujillo, Jennifer Trujillo, Alan Ray Turnbow, Zachary Richard Alexis Urbina Sita, Liz Mayerly Vaca, Nicholas Xavier Valadez, Emmanuel Valadez Martinez, Giselle Valdez, Nayeli Valdez, Saul Valdez, Ray Anthony Valerio, Cameron Conrad Van Vliet, Olivia Grace Vanderwood, Brianna Hope Vandeveer, Phoenix Ann Van Hooser, Alexa Varela, Aurelie Vargas, Daniel Vargas, Manuel Jesus Vargas, Dominique Luis Vasquez, Jose de Vasquez Jr., Antonio Vasquez, Emily Vasquez, Ivan Vasquez, Sarah Abigail Vasquez Flores, Adalid Vega Lopez, Michaela Danielle Vela, David Eli Velasquez, Becky Lynn Velasquez, Eric Velasquez, Stephanie Marie Velasquez, Sinai Velasquez Robledo, Xavier Matthew Velez, Alejandro Ventura, Yamira Villa, Misael Villanueva, Vianney Villanueva, Henry Villasenor, Pearl Villasenor, Randolph Andrasik, Grant Logan Voss, Amy R. Ray Walker, Samuel William Walker, Kyle David Wallenius, Chu Yu Wang, Amanda Nicole Warnke, Jonathan Christopher Watkins, Andrea Nicole Watson, Bailey Ann Weeks, Peyton Joseph Wiegand, Justin Matthew Werner, Thomas Christian Whipple, Sion White, Mason Alexander Whiting, Michaela Janae Williams, Raven Brielle Williams, Nakydra Sheree Wilson, Dexter William Winston, Caitlin Victoria Winthers, Ansley Quinn Wong, Nia Elizabeth Wood, Zenas Corell Wright, Taylor Joe Wyeth, Connor Kong Yang, Arian Antonio Yescas, Sierra Chanel Young, Samuel Patrick Young, Justin Robert Zimmerman, Paige Nicole Zimmerman, Carlos Eleuterio Zizumbo, Maricelina Zombie.
Priscilla and Sarah, will you please lead your classmates in moving your tassels to signify your status as graduates of West Aurora High School? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our new alumni, the class of 2020. We are so proud of all you have accomplished, as well as the perseverance and dignity you have shown not only over the past few months, but throughout your high school career. Remember, you will always be a Blackhawk. Congratulations and good luck.